Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I was just about to change the bag in my Litter Robot 3 Connect. Do you want to watch? Really? That was not the answer I was expecting. But look, hey, the pandemic is hitting everybody hard. If you're that bored, then please, by all means, feel free to watch. So the first thing that you do is, if you have one of these handy-dandy step contraptions to make it easier for your cats to get in and out of the Litter Robot, then move that out of the way. That seems like it should be obvious, but if you're not familiar with the Litter Robot, that's how you get to the waste receptacle. So the waste receptacle is just in a big old drawer. There's a handle underneath that you can pull out, and you just do it right there. And there you can see the receptacle in all of its glory. So the bags are pretty easy to take care of. You just pull them up from each of the four corners. Take it and put it off to the side like that. Then it's time to put the new one in. So I use the official Litter Robot bags. I'm sure that there's other bags that fit. The first thing that I noticed was these guys are awfully big, but I guess that makes it harder for waste to spill out when you take it out, and that's always a good thing. So now you'll see here that there are 4 tabs at each corner of the waste receptacle drawer. So what you're going to do when you put the bag in is you are going to hook each corner of the bag onto one of those tabs, and I will show you how to do that right now. As you can see, there's a little hole down here that you can tuck things down in, and that'll help you pull it down to make sure that the bag is secure. And maybe there are some people that are wizards at this, but sometimes, at least for me, it does take me a few tries to make sure that I have the corners actually in the corners of the bag. So if that happens to you, just know that I'm with you. Now, this is probably the most important part of this process. You need to make sure that the bag is tamped all the way down. The reason for this is, if you don't, the Litter Robot will think that the bag is full because the sensors will detect that there's something above this little imaginary line. And that is something that you don't want, because then the Litter Robot will not cycle because it'll think it is full. And if it tried to cycle when it was full, that'd make a big mess, and that also is not ideal. So make sure it's even, make sure it's secure in all 4 corners, make sure that middle part's down, and then just slide that bad boy in. And you'll hear a nice satisfying little click. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to hit the magic reset button. What the reset button will do is 2 things, at least 1, sometimes 2. In this case, it's going to be 2. You can see that the little red light that says timing is lit. That means that because of the motion of me putting the bag in the drawer back in, it thought that a cat went in there and it's starting its timing cycle. Obviously, no cat did that, so that's not necessary. The other thing that it does is it tells you that, yes, you changed the bag so that it can go back to cycling normally. If you didn't do that, it wouldn't know that the waste receptacle was empty and therefore would not cycle, and you would have changed the bag for nothing. So we'll hit that. And that's pretty much as easy as it is. All you have to do then, put the steps back if you have such a contraption in place, and you are good to go. Well, hey, thanks for watching, and I really hope that you get less bored at some point.